Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Lillard. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Goes up the baseline. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McDaniels. And it's Portland with the rebound. On the wing, Holiday. Lillard, right side. And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Donovan Clingan. Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. That one misses for Randall. The three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Holiday. Lillard, right side. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. That's now 8 points for Damian Lillard.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Outside Holiday. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
McDaniels on the wing. Back to Highland. To the middle. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels the finish.
Here's Lillard. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Reed. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
My goodness, the athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Lillard bounce pass. Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Back to Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Lillard scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop. And rejection by McDaniel. Edwards with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Reed misses. Lillard left side. Lets it go from the wing. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Timberwolves trail. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Anderson. Highland with it. Now Henderson defending. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, the vertical of Highland on display there. Gets into open airspace.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tries the spin move. The rebound by Anderson.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Hands it from downtown. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen.
18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
And so far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
On the wing, Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
The wide open look here for Highland. Bangs home the trifecta.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Dosunmu with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Shannon. Dosunmu with it. Good tee by Williams. Now Sharp. The rebound by Dosunmu. Randall down low. Here's Dosunmu. Whalen deciding where to go with it. Pass to Shannon. Here's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Crafty move. Here's Williams. Here's Henderson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Randall. Pass to Dosunmu. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trailed by 3. And Sharp has it in the corner. Henderson left side. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Trailblazers.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. Shoots over Avdia. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Lillard outside. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Left side, Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
There's the drive.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Portland trailing here. Here's Avdia. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Randall. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
for the lead. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Puts up a deep three. And another three for Portland. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Gobert. Here's Randall. And just miss after miss right now. It's a 6-point game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Lillard. Six to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Back to Dosunmu. To stop the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And it's Lillard missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. On the wing, Dosunmu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
And he makes both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Lillard fires away from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And for Portland,
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game.
Henderson.
Randall outside. Outside, Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Anderson looking it over. Murray outside. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And Reed throws it down.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Murray outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Outside for Randall. Back to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Henderson for 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Portland out in front.
The Trailblazers, 26.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Stolen by Conley. Down low to take the lead. Dosunmu's shot is off. Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 38 points.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless. Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Lillard with no one around. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Here's Shannon. Clock at 6. Timberwolves passing it around. Dosunmu, shot's good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, Allie, thank you. A nice shot by McDaniel.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
And Portland again with the bucket.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is a time to give his team some punch.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. McDaniels fires. Down it goes for 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Lillard. He takes it in, and they pick up the 2.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
From deep. Three. Good.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this high, the green light just doesn't seem to get any green. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Edwards. And there's the three.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Lillard, the response triple, answers back.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Oh, what a play inside.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Lillard attacking. Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniel takes the shot. And that one is good.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Lillard. The three is off. Outside Edwards. Randle outside. Now McDaniel. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Lillard attacking. He answers with a dunk of his own.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Here's McDaniel. Outside Conley. To take the lead. And he does not hit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Edwards fires. No good from 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride.